I wrote it about my father, and I went to this country bar, and Fred Astaire Jr. was dancing on the dance floor, and the girls were all tripping over his feet. And he came over and he asked me to dance, and my heart was beating. I thought, can I dance with Fred Astaire Jr.? And then I remembered my dad had taught me to dance when I was a little girl, and he said, women don't need to know how to dance, they only need to know how to trust their partner. So for one whole dance, I was Jimmie Rogers, and they even cleared the dance floor, and I went home and wrote a song called My Daddy Was the Best. Well, I learned to dance by my daddy's hand when I was just a girl. Out on that dance floor we could really step and twirl. He danced all night with Mom and me, he never took a rest. Now I've danced with lots and lots of men, but my daddy was the best. And I wished I could dance with my daddy again. Feel his arms around me, see that great big silly grin. I wished I could dance with my daddy again. But I left home to see the world, and I ain't been back again. When I was young, I thought there's things I couldn't learn at home. So I packed my bags, caught the Greyhound bus, and set out on my own. I must have gone 100,000 miles just to find everything I need to know was back home all the time. And I wished I could dance with my daddy again. Feel his arms around me, see my mama's loving grin. I wished I could dance with my daddy again. But I left home to see the world, and I ain't been back again. Well, I learned to dance by my daddy's hand when I was just a girl. Out on that dance floor we could really step and twirl. He danced all night with Mom and me, he never took a rest. Now I've danced with lots and lots of men, but my daddy was the best. I've danced with lots and lots of men, but my daddy was the best. Can I have this dance, Daddy? Well, my best friend is my grandmother, and I lived with her when I went to college, and she was really wild. She belonged to White Shrine and Eastern Star, and she'd be out till 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning when I was trying to go to school. But if she stayed home, we'd take out her 78 RPM record collection, and we'd just dance all night. Hi, Grandma. This is Grandma Marcia. And we'd just dance all night with each other. So I knew when I was going to write my first song for my grandmother, it'd be called I've Danced with My Grandmother. I have danced with my grandmother round the living room. I've danced with my grandmother and sung some of her tunes. She taught me the foxtrot, showed me the Spanish waltz. She taught me the turkey trot, and that's the most fun of all. That's the most fun of all. I've talked with my grandmother about her love and life. I've talked with my grandmother about her triumphs and strife. She showed me her strength, told me her philosophy. She shared her history, and then she danced with me. She danced with me. She taught me the foxtrot, showed me the Spanish waltz. She taught me the turkey trot, and that's the most fun of all. That's the most fun of all. Have you danced with the grandmother? Have you sung her tunes? If you've not danced with grandmother, you should do so soon. Well, Grandma turned 90 in September, and she went on a Caribbean cruise, and she won first place in the toga dancing contest. She's always going on all these adventures, and I'm always telling people about it. And this one woman, she said to me, what I want to know is what's Grandma got that I ain't got. And I thought that was a great title for a song. What's Grandma got that I ain't got? I'd just like to know. Everybody falls for her every place we go. I must have something missing, but I've searched high and low. What's Grandma got that I ain't got? I'd just like to know. Well, we both wake up early and work till the setting sun, then go out in the evening to have a little fun. But I look dog-tired and she looks all aglow. What's Grandma got that I ain't got? I'd just like to know. What's Grandma got that I ain't got? I'd just like to know. Everybody falls for her every place we go. I must have something missing, but I've searched high and low. What's Grandma got that I ain't got? I'd just like to know. Well, we go out in the evening, some music for to hear, and half a dozen men want to buy Grandma beer. I just stand there thirsty and staring at my toes. What's Grandma got that I ain't got? I'd just like to know. What's Grandma got that I ain't got? I'd just like to know. Everybody falls for her every place we go. I must have something missing, but I've searched high and low. What's Grandma got that I ain't got? I'd just like to know. Well, lately I've been thinking I'm losing my memory. I can't find my checkbook, I misplaced my keys. But she remembers everything, even from long ago. What's Grandma got that I ain't got? I'd just like to know. What's Grandma got that I ain't got? I'd just like to know. Well, Grandma told me about going to the barn dance, and I thought it was so great because all ages got together and danced. And she talked about being like a toddler up into the hayloft looking down at the dancers. And then a little bit later, she danced with the adults and then the young boys. And finally, she was going to the dance looking for romance. Well, right after supper, not 1 second later, she slipped on the new dress that her mother made her. And she put on her shoes and she tied on her bonnet. One that was pink with the big bow upon it, 'cause she's going to the dance, looking for romance, gonna take a chance that she might find love. While he went down to the creek to fetch a little water, put it on the cook stove, make a little hotter, in a big metal tub he took a little scrub. With that old lye soap he gave a little rub, 'cause he's going to the dance, looking for romance, gonna take a chance that he might find love. Well, he went to the dance, oh, Dan was the caller, and he made the boys hoot and he made the boys holler, and he told those girls with the bouncy curls, make those little old petticoats twirl, and they look so pretty, they look so fine, nearly drove those country boys out of their minds. Well, that boy, he grabbed his pretty little miss, and he gave her a twirl, and she gave him a kiss, and they danced all night by the kerosene lights, till he had